The difference between me and you is that I'm gay.
Yeah. I'm stepping on the mic like I'm licensed to ill. Talking about G-Man living life on the DL for real. He acts all tough, chest puff, calling names. But backstage he's taking it straight in the butt, no shame. Says he's a straight shooter, but we know the truth. He's on his knees in the green room, sucking on the proof. Drinking that special sauce like it's vitamin D. Gulp, gulp, swallow, that's his secret recipe. He's out here fronting hard, but we see through the cap. Every time he logs on, another L gets slapped. Now loudmouth, thus he got him in a permanent feud. But everybody sees attention, they both acting rude. 1 minute screaming insults, next minute eyes lock. Sexual tension so thick, you could cut it with a cock block. G-Man denies it, says I ain't that way. But we all heard the rumors from the Discord buffet. He got on in every debate, facts hit him like a truck. Tried to say starving kids ain't real, bro, what the fuck? You got cooked so bad, even your fans looked away. Now you're in the comments crying, it's just a joke, okay? Okay. Career is one long L streak, denying hungry children while he's out here looking weak. He'll battle anybody, but he always takes the fall, getting bodied on stream, then deleting it all. Loudmouth Hussy got him heated. Polls start the race, they argue for hours, but it's foreplay in your face. One wants to fight, one wants to, well, you know the rest. Closeted crusader, failing every single test. So raise your hand if you know this cat's a fraud. G-Man's in the closet, doing things with the squad. We ain't hating, just stating facts on the beat. Old school style, license to spill the tea.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Why did somebody in the DP fam send me Jared's dick? What the fuck?
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi everybody, welcome to DP. This is episode 1641.
Do it live!
1641. And by the way, Shabisky isn't late because he told me like he was busy, so he might show up later, he might not, but this time he actually told me he wasn't going to be here. So he might pop in, he can jump in at any point, but he's, he told me it wasn't a no call no show. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, everybody like the stream if you haven't already. Also, I need help with the ghoul. So, if you want to help with the ghoul, feel free to do so. You know how to use the Streamlabs link in the chat. And then any other types of support will also be appreciated. But it's me. You don't need to worry about that dork Shabisky fucking up the show. You got me. Damn, that's all you ever needed, right? So we're gonna get into some more of the Rev and Shanny content that's been kind of building up over the last few days. So we're gonna jump straight into it. Let's do the Shanny intro.
He has done a lot of things to me. So no, I don't regret calling him that word. Because any man, I don't care what skin color you are, any person who tries to steal your house.
What about your home?
And your home is a fucking.
Woo! All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah, the narcissism, I think, probably. But not.
Oh, damn. Clapping seal. Thank you so much for the 250 jewels and the clapping seal. I don't even fully understand what jewels do or like how much they're worth. But I guess every little bit helps, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Malignant narcissism. Just like, oh, I like myself, you know? Ooh, okay, what do I need? What did I get up to get? I don't know.
What? Why is his face so dirty looking? Oh, he had that crucifix that he like painted on his face with makeup. That's what that is. Now I remember.
Ooh, okay, what do I need?
Dude, when did his like chin get so saggy? I guess it's just because he gained weight. He's got like a turkey neck thing forming there.
What did I get up to get? I don't know. I thought I needed something. Oh, I need a drink because I got something other than that milky coffee. I need like a pep. Oh my God, there's 2 left. That's phenomenal. We've been very blessed. We've been extremely blessed. No, I'm good, brother. That's the sugar. I don't know what it is, Rich.
This is such a bad angle, too. The angle is making his chin look fatter and more saggy than it actually is. You know what? When Rev has a goatee, I forget that he has a butt chin, which isn't always a bad thing. Like, sometimes it can look attractive, you know, but not on Rev.
I can eat sugar, but when it comes to like high fructose corn syrup, after I quit it, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, there's another one. Thanks for the 2 jewels. Thank you.
It's just
time will tell to see how these add up because I really don't know.
Where is does Christopher have the remote?
So like they're still. I haven't caught up to present day Return to the Tento saga, but isn't like why is he not clean? They're still in the hotel here, so they have a working shower. If I was forced to live on the street and I got a hotel room for like a week, I'd be showering every night. Especially for like $150 a night. You're paying an awful lot for that bed and for that shower. I wouldn't want the bed to be dirty. He went to bed with this shit all over his face.
Do you have the remote, Chris? Okay, thank you, bro. You can shut it off if you want, whatever you want to do. Thank you, Chris. Awesome. Mr. Amish, he's a good assistant.
They have an Amish and a vampire, right? Those are 2 different guys. It's not the same guy. He's not an Amish vampire.
I would like to continue this, you know? Hi, Beverly.
I don't, like, are they dumb? I don't like how they're like, oh, well, thank you, sound the watch alarm. Sound the watch alarm. I agree with you.
Nothing makes a white woman uglier than using the N-word.
You're right. Warts all the way. But seriously though, like their plan was, oh, well, once this other shit gets cut off, we're just going to keep trying to stream and make the $150 a night to stay in this same hotel. And it's like there has to be a better option. Could they get into like Section 8 housing or something? I guess there's a long waiting period or something for that, huh? I don't know. It just seems like there's a better option.
Here's the deal. You very much blessed us with luxury. I have to put that in the camp of Buff's audience. You gave us nice things, and we appreciate you. So I'm coming to you tonight, and hopefully I can be entertainment or whatever. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I'm gonna fight tiredness when it comes, and I'm gonna be here because I want to try and earn money tonight for this room for tomorrow. This has been a huge blessing, and if I can keep the ball,
hotel in the area, like they want to live in like a nice hotel. You should at least get a cheaper hotel. I don't doubt that there's hotel or motel rooms under $100 a night in Scranton. I do know that hotels are usually more expensive on the weekends though, or if there's like a convention in town or some big event, or usually that'll go up.
Rolling, then maybe we can get time to get some stuff put together where we got our IDs and all this stuff, and we got a place over our head at the same time, and then a lot of good stuff could start happening fast. That's what I'm praying to Jesus happens. That's what I want. I want Shanny safe. Shanny being safe all the time.
Rev, how many times have you prayed to Jesus for something and actually got it versus not getting it? Just saying.
Means that she has a roof over her head and she has guys that will protect her, and she's got that right now. And it's not that much money to keep that the situation, guys. It's $145. That's how much. You got my word on that.
Yeah, we did the math, and it was like over almost $5,000 a month for a 30-day month.
Want to put it in my Venmo or my Cash, or sorry, if you want to put it in Shanny's Cash App, you got her Cash App. It's all the financial stuff you got. It's out there on my post. But I really want to keep this ball rolling in the hotel arc because it's keeping us safe. Now, the guys are the guys, and they've been out there, and they can take care of themselves. Sure, they could do it again. No problem. But Shanny and me situation has been pretty hardcore.
Yeah, they keep that ID thing kind of hanging in the balance, and that's their easy excuse for why they never do anything. Warts alarm! Sound the warts alarm! Uglier than using the N-word is having a can opener as a tooth. R.I.P. those teeth. Please pray for Shanny's tooth.
The only thing that makes a white woman uglier than using the N-word is having a can opener as a tooth. R.I.P. those teeth.
R.I.P. those teeth, indeed, indeed.
Or, let me say, it's been pretty fucking hardcore, and I ain't young, I'm not horribly fucking, I don't have horrible maladies, thank Jesus.
You have a horrible malady named Shanny. You have a cancerous tumor that was removed this past winter and then grew back on you just recently.
I can do it. I told you it was like living military, really. It was. They get you up at 6 a.m. at Code Blue, and it's like you got a cot, and sometimes you can leave the cot up because they're doing Code Blue again, I think. So they just leave them up, I think. So is that what it is, Rich?
If it's too cold.
Yeah.
Because you're out of there at 7 o'clock, and they let you in at like 5:30.
Right. So there you go. You got it from.
If you don't have any money, $50 is a lot. But if you're homeless, the homeless shelter in their area has programs to get them free IDs, because obviously that helps the people, and that helps them help the people to get more stable. But they shouldn't have let their IDs expire. They had a free house to live in, and they had enough money for cigarettes every day and whatever else whatever shit from Temu Rev wanted to buy. They had money. They could have renewed their IDs. They just let them expire because they're lazy. Dude, if I would have so much fucking money if I didn't have to pay rent right now. Because that's where most of my money goes every month. I would have so much money if I didn't have to pay rent. To live in a situation where you don't pay rent or a mortgage or utilities or property tax or anything like that. They had that for years. If I could live in a home, that would be crazy. If someone was just like, yeah, you can live in my house rent free and I won't even live there. And you could just live there and get back on your feet for years, for like 3 years. I would have no debt unless something bad happened, like a medical issue or something. But otherwise, I'd be paying off debt and saving.
Empire himself.
That's what you should do.
The deal is that Scranton is. You saw the video I uploaded from that great channel. Shanny found that because whatever platform that's on, I'm banned on. So I can. Oh, yeah, for life. If it was TikTok, I'm gone for life. Or Instagram, I'm gone for life because I talked about the prick in the arm that's supposed to protect you from diseases.
Not only, yeah, and I was totally ignoring the fact that he blew through, $750,000. Yeah, if I just randomly was given a house, as long as the house was livable to live in, and $750,000, I wouldn't be paying rent anywhere, not right away. Obviously, I would handle the money very differently because a lot of that would be getting invested. Like, the vast majority would be in, like, low risk, high, like, he was putting it all in crypto and random stocks and shit. When you have that much money, there are way safer investments that maybe don't pay out as much, but they're not as risky. So there's not as much of a chance of losing it all, Like, even if the market takes a downturn, you could still earn interest on it. Put 700,000 of it in investments, most of it safe investments, and then 50 grand for like emergencies and, fun, that kind of shit. And then live in your free house and try to find a way to make money that isn't, you gave YouTube a shot for a year and it didn't work. When I started doing YouTube, I'm a rare case. I had people that were already known on YouTube that worked with me, and we had success like right away. We didn't have to like plug away at it for years. Like within months, it was like successful. But still, I had a regular job for like a year. The first year of DP, I kept my regular job just in case something happened and it just fell apart. They should have like gotten some kind of jobs, and then they could do the YouTube thing in their free time and hope that it works, which it wouldn't. But that's what they should have done.
And I didn't even discourage people getting it. I just talked about it a couple times. And
back then their reputations were better, so they probably could have gotten a job more easily.
I'm banned forever from both those platforms. So they knew I was Alex Jones material too.
No, you're not. Well, these days Alex Jones material isn't such a good thing. Alex Jones owes like $1 billion. He doesn't own InfoWars anymore. Like, bragging that you were Alex Jones material, which isn't even true, is not the flex it used to be.
So they're like, no, fuck him, ban him for life. We don't need it.
God, he has these really delusional beliefs about himself. It's like staggering to me.
Because that guy's actually worse than Alex Jones because he doesn't have any handlers. Alex does have handlers, 100%. He does. Ever since his endorsement of Trump, he came into the fold of handlers.
What, Trump doesn't even have handlers?
And some people would
What are you talking about?
Say that he was a fraud before then. I don't believe that. He made a choice to sell out, conservative sell out, so that he could provide his family with security and money. And he made a lot of money. Wow. Lots.
He made a lot of money, but now his assets are going to get liquidated. Alex Jones hit it big, and then I think he's been divorced twice. I doubt he had a prenup. So there's a bunch of money out the window. And then he lost a $1 billion settlement from the Sandy Hook victims' families. I wouldn't want to be Alex Jones at all right now. Not that I really would want to be back then, but at least he had like money and shit. Yeah, it's Alex Jones is like, and Rev, you hate Trump. Alex Jones is one of the biggest Trump simps ever. You can't be an Alex Jones fan and hate Trump the way you do. That's just like, you can't do that. Those are conflicting things, but he doesn't care, right?
But he's got a fucking $1.5 billion judgment on his head for bogus shit. Dog shit, not even true.
It was like proven in court. And it wasn't like it was a conspiracy against him. He willingly said this shit, and they played the video of it in court. So I don't why I don't understand. How is it? I mean, like, okay.
Stuff. Sandy Hook thing. Horrible bullshit. You know, Alex never once said that no kids died. That was never.
That's not. Oh my God. He said it was a false flag operation, that it wasn't really a school shooting, that it was orchestrated by the left to create an excuse to pass harsher gun legislation. That's what he said. And he claimed there were crisis actors. He didn't say nobody was killed, but he said that way less were killed, and it wasn't a gunman, like a random gunman that did it. It was like orchestrated. That's what he said.
Said through that man's mouth of a belief of his.
So you don't even know what happened. You're just running. You're talking out of your ass. You should be ashamed of yourself too. Like, honestly. Like, literally, you act like you're, which is funny because you kicked a kid, but you and Shanny did this thing like a year ago where you acted like you guys were some defender of like missing and exploited children, the trafficked children or whatever. But like literally a bunch of elementary school kids get blown away by a crazy person, and you're acting like, oh, well, that's it. It wasn't a big deal. That's crazy.
The audience was calling in, saying things like that.
No, he was planting the seed in their minds.
Not Alex. Alex was not saying it. So you're going to hold Alex, the media, responsible for the audience's fucking commentary? Commentary? Jesus, JC, what the hell? Not you, bitch. It's Jay right now, you know. I could talk forever on that stuff, but I don't think anybody wants to hear that from me right now. You want to talk about Buff Weeb and stuff, right? That's not a lie, Blue. Oh my God. I shown you the video of him saying that. He was repeating audience comment. Oh my God, I can't do it with Blue. I was in the community making videos and almost hired by Alex Jones himself, Blue. You're just delusional. Okay. I literally was going to be Aaron Dykes. I should have taken that job. That would have been fun.
See, he acts like Alex Jones was offering him a job, too. Does he actually believe it, or is he just lying? Because I couldn't tell. You know, I've had a couple conversations with Rev while the whole Shanny breakup thing saga was going on. And I couldn't tell if he was flat out lying or if he actually believed the falsehoods that he was saying. Because he said a whole bunch of crazy shit. And I told him, I told him a bunch of things, but I remember telling him, like, dude, Ezzy is not who you think she is. Like, first of all, the woman in the photos is not her. And that alone means she's a dishonest person who's going to lie to you right off the bat and send you a fake photo. So why is that someone you would trust at all with anything they tell you? But he wouldn't have it. He was very stubborn. I've learned if Rev wants to believe something bad enough, he does. Either that or he lies about it. I don't know.
Lead producer. He thought Alex thought I knew enough about shit to be lead producer. That blew my mind. I was like, what?
See, he's so full of it. Wasn't there a time where he thought he was like the third Paul brother? Like Logan and Jake Paul were like his brother or something? I could have swore I remember that. It's like, did he really believe that? Because that's insane. That's just crazy. I don't know.
Not a liar, Blue. Look, could we just get along, Blue? Just man to man. Could I get along with you? You play the banjo, right? That's cool. That's cool.
Why would he believe that? The Paul brothers are from Cleveland. And Rev is from Eastern Pennsylvania, right? Like, what? How is... So what? He thought his mother gave birth... Like, did he ever explain why he thought he was the third Paul brother? That's just crazy. That is insane.
Oh my God. I want to have a good time online. I get called a sicko. I can't.
Fuck sickos, Tubes.
Can we have positivity now? You're a sick demon? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I can't anymore.
Rev is too old to be a Paul brother. He's too unathletic. He's too ugly to be I'm no fan of the Pauls, but, you know, they're both athletic. They you know, have shown athletic prowess, and they're not bad looking. Obviously, that's part of how they got famous. Rev possesses none of those traits. So he doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have Shabisky to drag me down. No, actually, to be honest with you, I feel better for the first time in a while. I've been hospitalized twice in the last 2 months. I have some health issues that are nagging at me that kind of just drain all of the energy out of me. But today I actually feel a little better today. So, and I don't have Shabisky to drag me down.
Charlie Manson famously said, you know, I could be Jesus Christ tomorrow and the devil next week. What's the difference? You're going to make me whatever you want me to be, which is, it's very bizarre to me. I don't know what to say anymore. Do you know what I know, though? That we're in a season where I think there's going to be divisions, but then great resurrection. And what I'm going to tell you to, yes, you have to go and listen to the hymn song Resurrection, because it's insane. It's very weird. That vibe, the vibe of that song is very gospel song. It's very weird. And if you listen to it from the perspective of like Jesus or the Holy Spirit, the lyrics are from the Holy Spirit, it really does reflect your feeling of how when you were first touched by the Holy Spirit.
That wasn't the Holy Spirit, Rev.
Pretty amazing, because Billy is supposed to be an atheist. He says he has spirituality, though, you know. I got a really cool picture of him today with his girlfriend, you know. I didn't know if he's never been, I don't think he's ever been married. He just has like girlfriends, and his current.
For those of you who keep asking, I've got a few conditions I'm dealing with. I'll just put it out there. I'm not going to keep talking about it or keep saying it. So, I have fatty liver disease. You know, when you go hard on the drinking for years and years and years, for like a decade, that happens. So I'm having to deal with that. I have insanely high blood pressure. I have like pre-diabetes, where my blood glucose levels are really high, and I have an enlarged heart. So that's what I've been dealing with.
Girlfriend is like a Finnish model, you know.
Someone said the Paul brothers and Jason are on the same level of attractiveness. I mean, the Paul brothers are douchebags, and that makes them unattractive, but they're like in good shape and shit. I mean, like, just by looks, they're better. They're easily better looking than Rev. So I don't know.
That's cool, you know. I'm gonna get my fucking bastard. How's Shanny? Shanny is amazing, you know, as always. She toughed the buff weeb deal.
Oh, another issue I have is diverticulitis, but that I wasn't dealing with that this recent hospital trip. But I did last month. I came down with diverticulitis, which is unrelated to the other stuff. It's like an infection in your intestines, which I've gotten, you know, like once a year for the last few years.
She toughed it out, and wow, there was a lot, man. You know, hon. You need to know that you need to pray for Shanny. You know, you do. You need to pray for her. Because wow.
Thank you, guys. You don't need to be sorry. The diverticulitis, that just happened, but the other shit is my fault for not living a very healthy lifestyle. I've had moments. I want to get back to the content, but just since we're talking about it, I've had moments over the last decade where I will like get really obsessed with getting in shape, and I'll eat well, and I'll, you know, start doing cardio every day and stuff like that, and I'll lose a bunch of weight and I'll feel great. And then eventually something will happen where I just fall out of it. So that's what happened. And I do unhealthy things to cope with negative emotions, you know? So this last time, my buddy Scott passed away a couple of years ago, and it was, instead of being like, oh shit, some guy that was younger than me died of a random heart attack, instead of that being a wake-up call for me, I was like, damn, probably gonna die soon anyway, might as well just start drinking every day, you know? So, anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore, so we're gonna move on.
And Buff Weeb would come up in my stream and he'd go, but wait, Rev, you knew exactly what you were getting into. Yeah, we did. That doesn't mean that she's going to take it okay when it happens, Buff. You get this. That's real simple, right? You get what I'm saying? I got to go full power so that I got a good stream, you know? I always have battery saver on. It's crazy. I'm gonna.
Paul's got an awful lot
How
of
does
muscle
psycho
mass
work
to be a
for last time,
tweaker.
Jason? We pray for
But
her
I don't
and not
know.
you guys are homeless. You guys have to at some point see that God wants you to step into your own lives. When you stand before God, you cannot say, "But I was told by others to do this, thus, or that virtue was not convenient at that time." Tent's gone. People keep saying the tent is gone.
The tent is gone.
I'm not saying anything.
No. I bet someone took the. Jesus. Okay. You gotta go wash your face, Jay. You're right about my face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hang on 1 second, honey. All right, cool. That's a great thing of news. All right. It won't be over. This was the last chance. Okay. Do you buy a new? No. If you. Makeup remover wipes. There was one in this bathroom, and I used it like the first night. Shanny will just have to sleep in the grass in the open. No, things will happen. Good things will happen. I'm gonna have positive energy coming in my life because I got a yellow Nirvana shirt, so that's gonna be like sunshine and Kurt Cobain happy vibes. When Kurt was happy and his stomach wasn't hurting, which was very frequently not the case. He had a horrible stomach condition. Mota. I need 145 where I'm at. Am I blocked? No, you're not blocked. Revisionist. When do we be? I gotta be out at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, check out.
Fine.
You don't listen to Nirvana? Yeah, I do though. No, this band I really listen. I'm gonna tell you.
Details of what we're doing.
Fine. I'll tell you the truth on him. Like the song titles, I'm not perfect on because all I've been doing is listening to the music and not paying attention to song titles.
Oh, he's doing a thing where like he can't name song. I just listen to the music. I don't pay attention to the titles. Sure.
So I'll call songs chorus words and not by the actual song title. Like I think I called one of their songs "Love You to Death" or something, and that's a
"Love You to Death" is a typo negative song.
That's a typo negative song. Yeah. I meant "Join Me in Death." That's what I meant. See, my brain functions like that and malfunctions.
Your brain doesn't function. Really quick, just gonna ask that you guys like the stream because it helps a lot. Thank you.
Like that sometimes. So it's like, why did he care about the hymn shirt? He can't even really name the songs good. Yeah, that's right, because I haven't been listening. I haven't been paying attention to song titles. I got these in and I'm doing something else at the same time. Do you get what I'm saying? I literally have it continually going because I want to be able to sing like him. And I have certain singing chops that I'm not bad. I'm not Josh Groban. You know, I'm not Pavarotti. I'm not even Frankie Valli. You know,
Frankie Valli. Wow, he's going really far back.
But maybe something cool. I do a fake hymn band, and like we do a set of 7 songs, like the 7 songs that I sing the best. We could fucking put together a show, and that maybe garner some fucking nice money. You know, I got ideas. Because Billy, I think, left the band in, 2017. They called it...
Shanny needs chocolate cake. Do you remember when Rev was begging for money to buy Shanny chocolate cake and claiming it was medicinal? Do you remember that?
That we're done. But I had a friend in Colorado that was telling me that her husband went to see him pretty recently. So maybe they got together again. I don't know. Not sure. But something cool like that. That's the type of ideas I got. And I want to make them happen. I want to do stuff, entertainment, because I like it, you know? There's no show. Fuck. Effects. Oh, whatever. This is. Get out. No. Don't want any of that crap. You know, there's tools on the side here now I'm looking at. And
Rev wants Shanny to have chocolate cake, but its name is G-Man, if you know what I'm saying. They want to eat G-Man's chocolate cakes.
But anyway, I really appreciate everybody out there that gave with Buff and anybody who donates to us. I appreciate you a lot, and we would like to keep. I don't. All I could do is what is considered what you would call work. And
back in the day, G-Man pissed off Shanny and a bunch of the other dipshit YouTube. Like I'm not saying all Christians on YouTube are dipshits, but the crowd that Shanny and G-Man and Rev were all hanging out with, they were all dipshits. Veckel, all of them. But G-Man was trying to prove some dumb point, and he was like, I'm an atheist now. You can call me the chocolate atheist. You know what I mean? And they all got mad. I was like, he's fucking around. He's not serious. But they all took him seriously and freaked out about it. Shanny cried.
And that's being on with you and being entertainment or whatever, and trying to keep a roof over our head. I think it's something that I should do. If I can this is what I can do. With it, if I go out there, I get a fucking Arby's job, I'm gonna want to, I'll have a moment where I'm thinking about smacking the manager or something, and then
Okay, you need to work on that. That's a you problem. Like, you wanting to randomly smack people. I mean, I think admitting that you have that tendency lends more credence to you slapping Shanny's kids around, right? Like, you need anger management help. And you need to stop using it as an excuse.
I see red and it's bad, and then that's it. That's when shit happens and people get in trouble and stuff, That's why back 19 they told me to take my check. I had SSI then. I had it, and I rejected it. That was the dumbest shit I've ever done in my life. There were other dumb things in my life for sure, but that was probably one of the top dumb ones, was having SSI pre-approved for me, pretty much. Because of an S attempt, That was it. They were like, yeah, you get your check. That was, wow. If I had said, no, I'm normal. I literally said that when I turned it down. I said, no, I'm normal. Well, I found out later on in life I'm not normal. But that's okay, because it's all a journey, and this has been a very amazing journey. And I would not give up ever, having met Richard or Chris or any of the people out here that I met. I haven't had a problem with really anyone, except these recent guys that the bad stuff with Shanny happened with. I haven't had issue with anyone out here. Some of them are just schizophrenic, and it's hard to communication can be challenging with some of them. But if you really calm them down and look them in the eye, they'll have a conversation with you. They're pretty coherent. So I've tried to always get along with people, and that's why, people said, oh yeah, the wizard's cool, because I'm chill. I don't fuck with people. I don't cause fights. I don't do bullshit like that. My mom taught me to be pretty diplomatic, as you would say, with everybody,
It's crazy to think between the two of them, all the like times they've gone to like hospitals for, you know, weeks at a time, and like how much government subsidized money has had to be paid just to deal with that. And like Rev will be like, oh, I'm breaking up with Shanny. I'm going to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital now. It's like, what? Like, do you need an ambulance?
I'm not the guy causing a fight at the bar. I'm not. I would be the guy.
Because you'd lose it. You're not causing it because you'd almost definitely lose it.
Going, ah, shit, fuck. Are they going to get in a fight? You know?
It's funny because you just talked about how you have these uncontrollable urges to beat up the manager at your hypothetical job, and now you're like, oh, but I'm not a violent guy. Sounds like you are. I mean, I've heard you threaten to beat up kids too in your live stream. So it sounds like you have anger management issues. I've seen you freak the fuck out when you're trying to stream and you're having technical issues.
I'm that guy. Can we stop that from happening? Like, wow, come on.
Okay, let's stop attacking Arby's managers too.
The fuck down, dude. All he did was say your girl is hot. You don't have to go up and fucking almost knock his teeth out or whatever.
I mean, you shouldn't just like walk up to a random woman and be like, you're hot. Like, that shouldn't be the beginning of your conversation with them. All I said was your girl was hot. Why are you trying to beat me up? Because, like, that's not normally a thing you just walk up to someone and say.
You don't have to do that. I was that guy, you know, which is why my friend group always wanted me going to the bar with them to keep the shit okay. Because usually I could calm someone down. You don't have to do this, man. You know.
He's making this up.
I know he's like the ex of your ex, and you guys have history and like competition stuff with the girl and shit and all of that. But you don't have to come up on him and curb him, you know. You don't need that type of charge. So it's like that. But I'm prophesying it because I feel it in the air. It's May 1st and something definitely today. The last time I went out for a cigarette, there was me and Richard were just talking about shit. And like experiences out here and certain people and stuff. And just like astrologically speaking stuff.
If that's true that Shanny didn't bathe the whole time she was there, that's insane. Because, sorry, people her size sweat more, usually. No, I'm not, but thank you. No, I'm not. But yeah, well, I've known you long enough where you can say that to me. I won't get mad, but I don't agree. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Shanny stinks, more than likely. Doesn't she not, like, use, like, feminine products for, like, her period and shit, too? She's a free bleeder? That is peak laziness. I don't think I've ever met an adult woman that has made me aware that they do that. Like, normally when I think of something like that, maybe it's like some, like, hippie woman that's, like, thinks that it's unsanitary or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah, Shanny, like, smeared period blood all over the mattress in that one video where because Rev was like hiding from her upstairs and she came up there and he was streaming and she sat down on the bed, and when she got up, there was a big red spot on the mattress.
Like a lot of pretty heavy shit we laid down. And I'm going to say it, and it's a prophecy, really, that there's going to be changes in people's lives coming.
What does that mean? There's always changes in people's lives. That's such a broad prediction. Like, yeah, there will be changes. You're not saying what kind of changes. You're not saying are they going to be good or bad or anything like that. You're just making a very broad statement. Yeah, you're right. He's going to act like he's some kind of like Nostradamus. He's Nostradamus.
A lot of people are going to revert to old ways, which is what Richard's been experiencing. It's like a reverse in timeline or like a rewind, because let's go back to that.
Shanny needs to hit menopause just for like the sanitation of anyone around her. If she just free bleeds and doesn't shower, like doesn't wash herself out or anything. I mean, like, yeah.
Because it's going to be more positive than
bring on the change.
The other. This has definitely a lot to do with astrological shit too. The play. Is that the case? Right.
It's weird that they say they're so Christian and they believe in the Bible, but now they're like talking about astrology. Like astrology has nothing to do with Christianity.
No, I don't know. You're always up on that, which is awesome.
Yay! Thank you. I appreciate you.
2 different types of moons this month, too.
2 different types of what? Moons. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to hold this like a mic, like.
In a while.
Interesting. Well, all of the, you guys could do your research on all of what that means, but the point is, I can feel it. I think it's spiritually in the air. Literally the air.
Literally the air.
That it's a time of, let's say, old dying and new coming. And if it's already dead, a resurrection. That's what I'm going to tell you. But with all of those energies comes change. There's going to be changes coming in people's lives. I think especially if you're a believer. God is moving chess pieces because the old is no longer productive. Where are you getting this, Rev? You're like just listening to the wind like a psycho. No, I'm listening to the wind like prophets did.
Oh, so you think you're a prophet? Pretty sure in Christianity there wasn't supposed to be any more prophets after Jesus. Like the prophets all came before the Messiah, and then after the Messiah came, there was no need for prophets after that. So that's another inconsistent view with Christianity that Rev holds.
If you want to call my prophecy from the wind a delusion, you can. But I'm telling you, well, let me just put it this way. When your partner that you with has left you and they're gone and you will never see them again, know that I prophesied correctly.
Prophesy?
Let's move forward. It's a month.
Oh my God.
And let's look back at this video and say, hey, it was Rev right here.
See,
There's going to be
I
massive
told you he was going to try to do this.
That's number one.
He's going to make a very broad prediction, which is things are going to change in people's lives, which that pretty much applies to everybody. And then when things change in people's lives, then he's going to be like, see, I told you, Things are gonna change in people's lives. He's very predictable.
And it's going to be big things in your life, like your partner. Huge. Could be your family. You could have a loss in your family.
Is Rev setting it up for him to dump Shanny again? Hey, Shanny, I said there was going to be big changes in our lives. Yep, leaving you for Enzy now, finally. Get bent, bitch.
God forbid. You could have a new life in your family. Praise Jesus, right? There's going to be change. But at the end of it, it will be glorious for your life.
Oh, look who showed up.
If you've been in a depressed pit, then when you're in the spot that I'm talking about, which is after the change, because there's going to be probably tumultuous, horrible in some cases, maybe not survivable change. In some cases, some people are going to probably pay.
With this Revelation news guy, this white privileged white kid with his fat wife. Okay.
So funny.
This Revelation news guy, this white privileged white kid with his fat wife. Okay. With this Revelation news guy, this white privileged white kid with his fat wife. Okay. With this Revelation news guy.
Fuck yeah. With his fat wife.
From the trauma of the change. And they can't get to their prize, unfortunately. And they just have to go home to be with the Lord, you know. Because when I say change, it's like massive changes. Big ones. The type that can give you PTSD, you know, that type of change.
I just want to point out Shabisky has shown up and he still has not said one fucking word since he's been here. Oh, the typical classic Shabisky's muted and he didn't know it. Every fucking episode you do it at least once.
Well, that was my audio interface not being on. That's different.
No, it's your job to turn it on. I have a mixing board here that I need to turn on and remember to turn on. So sorry, that's not an excuse.
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
So
I'll help you figure that out.
But remember, especially for the believer, that the prize is at the end, and they can just kill your body. They can't kill your soul, like the Lord. The Lord can. Second death, you don't want that. So you hang on the blessed hope and you keep going. 100. There's no other choice. But I would really ask you if you can find it in your heart to pool some resources together, if you can, and help me out.
Well, here's a screenshot from one of Shanny's streams where she showed her arm, and the area of her arm where her elbow is supposed to be.
Thank you for sharing that.
God!
Just remember, you don't have to suffer in silence. But I digress, tubes. And Shabisky sucks as a co-host.
What?
Thank you.
I suck a big fat titty.
Thank you. And I'll tell my Shanny arm story in just a moment here.
Share the screen for me, and then.
All right.
Oh damn, Husker must do.
Must do.
Husker must do. Holy shit on a dick. The ignorant.
I'm gonna see the Michael Jackson movie tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a thing, there's a theater around here where they, like, on Tuesdays, the theater tickets are, like, super cheap. They're like $6, basically. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go see it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Michael
I was like,
Drake.
I'll check it out. We'll see what it's like. $102 dono. We have to give that the credit it deserves.
Yeah. Let's twerk for Husker.
He's a real man.
Real man. Yeah, real men do 102s.
From what I'm hearing, they're going to make a part 2 where they get into the 90s. They're claiming there might be like 3. It might be a trilogy. Hell yeah! Thank you, Matthew, for the jewels. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, oh, here's some more. Thank you, floating heart. So Shanny showed her arm, and where her elbow is supposed to be, there's like, it looks like an ass. Like this part is all big, like one butt cheek, and this part down here is all big, like another butt cheek. And then where her elbow should be is a big crease, and it just looked like a butt. Here it is right here. Right?
Damn.
I'm just
booty,
saying.
Booty rocking everywhere.
And Rev's looking over at it like, yep, all right.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I fucked that last night. Yeah. But Shanny was asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And get
Shanny's busy. I just
145
fuck her
bucks
rolls.
together, and that's not a horribly big goal, you know, in the realm of goal setting. And it's for keeping a roof over 4 people that are just trying to make it. That's always what I say about the homeless. They're not all drug addicts. They're not all fuck ups.
not.
They're all people just trying to make it.
You're not trying. You're not trying. There's zero effort. You're not trying at all right now. You're hoping people will just help you coast by. Like you should at least in the short term find a cheaper motel to live at. But nope, you're already back in the tent, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
They're treated like dirt, human filth. That's what they're treated like.
He's doing this like, oh, if you attack me, you're attacking all homeless people, is basically what he's doing right now. They're using homeless people as a shield from criticism. But like most of the reasons people don't like them is shit that they did before they were homeless. So
Yeah, G-Man kind of did that too, where he acted like everybody was just laughing at all the homeless people there. And it's like, no, we're laughing at these 2 dickwads, whether they're in a home or not.
Right.
They could be in a mansion and we're still going to make fun of them.
And he was going up to the homeless people that were like around them in the campsite, G-Man, and he was like saying, oh, how do you feel about these people on the internet making fun of the homeless? It's like, you're an asshole, G-Man. That's not what's happening. Nobody's making fun of any of the other guys there. In fact, Shanny and Rev are doing it a service by including them in their content. Like,
that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're human beings that have just come into a place in their life that there was no other alternative than to just call
a tips tonight. I'll chug a high life. Maybe we can keep it up. Thank you, Husker, and everybody else.
Sidewalk a home. Jesus. You guys are doing the TTS stuff in my chat.
Why was he trying so bad to hold back that cough? It was almost like he was about to throw up.
I don't know. This is the day after he had the blue wig and the like black cross that he drew. I was saying this before you got here. How the fuck did they not? They were in a hotel room. How the fuck did they not shower? I would have to shower, like after having to sleep in a tent. You know, like all of a sudden
it would be so refreshing
all
to
of a sudden,
do that. Not
after
just
like several days of living outside, you have like a private shower that's clean and shit. Like, I don't know.
they're getting so used to being dirty and stuff that they don't like fuck a shower.
They were already
Who needs
dirty
that?
though. Do you think they showered regularly when they had a house?
I'd say that they're dirtier now than they were before. It seems being homeless.
Shanny always had like super greasy, nasty hair. Yeah, I mean, and you could tell Rev doesn't shower because his makeup doesn't get washed off, so he has like gross, like smeared, poorly applied eyeshadow on.
Did you enjoy the buff weeb insanity?
All over the pillow.
Fine. So go ahead and do that. You don't have to pay here, right? So when you kind of get that hit of revelation from God, you kind of want to talk about it more, you know? But I don't think I can be any more specific than I've just been.
Everyone look at my belly. I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting.
Hold on. I want to replay this.
About it more, you know?
Oh my God, I can see Shanny's gunt. Anyway.
But I don't think I can be any more specific than I've just...
No, you were completely unspecific. Rev is claiming to be a prophet because he predicted that people's lives are going to go through changes. And that's the most vague prediction. Like, he didn't say what kind of changes, if they're good or bad or anything. So it's like, yeah, everyone is constantly going through changes in their life for various reasons. Constantly.
Yeah, I'm having a vision. Things are going to happen. Stuff and things.
Things are going to happen.
Ben. Change. You know? Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't show off her belly. You're going to make us throw up, boy.
Jesus Christ, save me. That's a good username, you know.
It's her gunt.
We're going to do our best to save for an RV.
4 stomachs.
We're going to do our best to save for an RV. You realize, like, first you're going to need a driver's license to drive the RV. Then you're going to have to pay for the registration. Then you're going to have to get insurance. I mean, it's not going to happen. If it was somebody else, even someone I didn't know anything about, I'd be like, all right, maybe they'll do it. But you are not capable of it. You're just not capable.
And it's silly. Instead of it being like, we're going to save up for, you know, some car off of Craigslist or something. We're going to save up for, like, I don't know.
Even if they did get it, they would trash the shit out of it to the point where it'd be unlivable.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many expenses into buying a new vehicle and an RV. The RV that they could afford would be super fucking old, so it'd have all these problems. And I wouldn't trust them to drive a vehicle that big. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone that hears voices in the wind, I don't know. Don't want you getting distracted by the voices in the wind while you're driving.
We are.
That video of him in Colorado driving, he's like, ah! And he like throws up parked outside of the kid's school and everything.
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind went to. Imagine him doing that, but with an RV.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
We desperately need yeah. Honey, baby, I'm not going to be talking about that girl anymore ever again.
Are you sure about that?
Until next week.
I'm not going to be talking about her ever, okay?
You will. I keep hearing his like lip smack and shit. Like, I don't think Rev drinks enough water. It always sounds like his mouth is really dry. Like that. It's so weird.
Because the one person on the planet that I really care that I don't hurt is Shanny.
That's not true. Just wait till the next time you guys argue about something. You'll come out and say the most hurtful shit. And a lot of it's true, so she deserves it. But don't claim you care about not hurting her. All it'll take is her to push your buttons enough, and then the real Rev will come back out, and that is entertaining as fuck. That's the most entertaining thing about Rev and Shanny is when they fight and he just like goes all in.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that's not a good thing to say. She's the only person that I don't want to hurt. It's like you shouldn't want to hurt like basically everybody.
Well,
he
claimed earlier that he couldn't like go to Arby's and get a job because he'd want to beat up the manager. But then, after that, he's like, "Well, I'm the guy that'll go to a bar and avoid a bar fight." It's like you just said you'd beat up your boss at a fast food restaurant, and I've heard him threaten to beat up kids, and we've heard him admit to beating up kids. I mean, he has like anger issues, so he's all over the map. He doesn't even know himself. We know him better than he knows himself. That is crazy.
Yeah, not every manager is a jerk, too. He just assumes no matter where he goes and gets a job, the manager's just going to scream at him the whole time. It's like, no, if you just do your job, most of them are going to treat you just fine.
Yeah. I mean, there might be moments where there's frustration, but you just, they tell you need to do a better job or something. You don't take it personally. Yeah, Rev just can't. I think Rev can't take being told what to do unless Shanny's doing it for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
And when that subject comes up, it legitimately hurts her every time. So I no longer want to even know that name exists, pretty much. Okay. Bingo, wango, tango. Okay. Straight.
The crevice of Shanny's elbow is the only place the baby carrot feels at home. When Shanny hits menopause, the world will end. That's some weird, like, Shanny solipsism.
Now that's a prediction I can believe.
How? How will that end the world? She'll finally stop bleeding everywhere once a month.
Yeah, but she'll be more irritable and stuff.
No, she won't. She won't have PMS anymore. Menopause means all that shit ends. Like, women stop having their periods during after menopause. Starting it, they might be, but when it's over, it, like, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean after, not during.
God.
Did it say starts menopause? She can't do. I mean, she's already bitchy. I doubt she doesn't have the energy to be more bitchy.
I said that awake.
Oh my God, you guys, would you stop it? Children, I swear to God, I feel like a school teacher. And the whole class are...
I'm glad you are not a school teacher.
The whole class are clowns, and they're all just throwing paper at me.
That's going wrong.
All the kids keep coming home with knots on their head.
Jesus Christ, I have to ban her name.
Oh God,
this is fucking stupid, guys.
So you're talking about her now, Rev. You know that you said you weren't going to talk about her anymore. You're talking about her now. You could just
inspiring the chat.
Yeah, you could ignore the chat, but you're talking about it. Like, if you're going to ban her name, go ban the name without saying that you're doing it. Because now people are going to know, and they're just going to come up with other ways to spell it and shit like that.
Z.
Yeah. Like, how long has he been doing this?
It's not that hard to understand that little part right there.
Right.
Like he's just feeding them, telling them what to do to annoy him. It's he just hands it to them.
Right.
I'm literally telling you that I want to do live streams like this way more. But this is part of the reason I don't do them, because you insist on it. I just got done telling you that it bothers her, and then
Well, you're the one who fell in love with a fucking catfish. Like, you're blaming the chat for saying her name, but you told us who she was and said you were in love with her, and then you kept bringing it up to Shanny. Now it's the chat's fault all of a sudden. It's so stupid.
Yeah, and honestly, in any situation, if you had a girlfriend and you like were leaving her for someone else and you ended up getting back together with her, why would you be talking about this other this other chick at any point? Like, really? But he brings her up all the time. Obviously, a sensitive subject.
Ever since they got back together, he's been doing like, oh, but I had a real connection with Ezzy. I'm with Shanny now and I love her, but there was a real connection because I wanted to have babies with Ezzy. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
What babies?
what do you do? Oh, Ezzy. Would you?
Now he's saying, oh my God.
I will never mention Ezzy again, okay?
Right.
Never will I ever mention Ezzy.
It's kind of like how
ever again, Ezzy.
It's kind of like how he always spills the beans about stuff that he claims he wants to keep private, and then he'll like within minutes start like leaking information about the stuff he said he didn't want to talk about and keep private.
Yeah, like just move on to something else that interests you to talk about. You don't have to talk about that. There's other things.
Yeah, I don't want to tell everybody what's going on, so I'm not even going to talk about this thing that just happened. Okay, I'm going to tell you what just happened. I just got a new job, but I'm not going to tell you anything more about it, okay? I'm not going to tell you anything more about it. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's at a restaurant, okay? But I'm not telling you anything more about it, all right? I'm going to stop talking about it. Okay. Actually, it's at Burger King, okay? But I'm not going to tell you anything more about it than that. It's at 1300 Central Avenue, too.
But I'm not telling any more.
Nope.
Please.
My manager's name is Steve, okay? But I'm not telling you anything more about it. Okay, his name is Steve Miller, all right?
Okay, here's his phone number, okay? But leave him alone. I'm not telling you anything
I'm only going to
else.
tell you the area code. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the phone number, okay? All right, I'll tell you the first three numbers after the area code.
Stop. Okay? She's a vulnerable adult, and it's not okay to bully her. Do you know that it's illegal to bully protected classes?
It is not. You've been saying this for years. No one's got arrested. Like, no, it's not actually. It's just not. I mean, like, bully is a subjective term, too. Like,
yeah,
like
and this sounds
physical bullying is always illegal no matter who you're doing it to.
Yeah, and that sounds like it doesn't go along with equal rights. Like, if they get bullied, it's wrong, but if I get bullied, it's fine. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like
it's not
equal rights to me.
No, literally, the First Amendment protects speech even if it's like disgusting. Like, if I wanted to make fun of Stevie Wonder for being blind, I can do that even though he's a disabled person that's blind. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's
definitely not illegal.
Right.
The cops are going to come arrest you. How dare you, sir?
Right.
Fuck. Dry him out. Need a water.
Better drink more diet soda.
Water.
Yeah, earlier he was talking about how bad high fructose corn syrup is, and it's like, yeah, and like any kind of sugar for sure, but there's also a bunch of bullshit in diet Dr. Pepper too. Like, no soda is good for you. Like, if you're really so concerned with your health, like, drink water and drink like, I mean, like something more healthy than soda.
Gatorade, maybe, I don't know, something.
Yeah, tea. I mean, if you're thirsty, you know. I don't know.
This is part of the reason that I think Shanny is correct when it comes to what you would call the buff weeb situation. Okay? I feel like I pretty much made peace with him. It's fine. I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying this. I want to be a professional. You know.
A professional what?
Prostitute.
Oh,
Obviously.
he does, yeah. Dude, that is such a bizarre fantasy. Like he claims he's a straight guy, but he fantasizes about being a female prostitute and just getting railed by dudes day and night. I don't know.
He's obviously bi. He just needs to come out and say it.
I want to be a legitimate entertainer, actor, whatever the fuck you would want to call it. But I want to be in the realm of entertainment. So,
no, give it up. Give it up. You know, get your life stable and then audition at your local improv group or like community theater or something like that. Like you're not fit for Hollywood, Rev.
Rev the actor. A-list actor, of course.
Huh? What?
I do too, but with dignity.
Right.
Your whole life hasn't been that way. Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I want that too, but with dignity." Yeah, too late. Like there was a point where you didn't care if you had dignity because you had money and shit. And like part of your brand was talking down to people and treating your kids like shit and stuff like that. And like here's an example we always use. Shabisky's phone number gets leaked. What do you do with it? You call him and basically say like, I got your number and I know where you live. And then didn't you like hang up on her and she kept like calling and shit?
She kept calling and calling. I wouldn't answer. Then she started sending me
you.
texts.
That is literal harassment. So like you don't have dignity. Like you don't deserve dignity. So if you want to be in entertainment, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get ridicule. You're going to get made fun of. That's just how it is. Like, so I would say forget about that.
Yeah.
And figure something else out. I mean, like, I'm saying figure something else out, but they were never sick. It's not like they had it at one point and then it, like, stopped working. Like, they have never been successful at content creation. Without someone, like wrangling them, like, on their own, left to their own devices, they don't create successful content.
Yeah.
And when we agree to shit, man, do we have to have a lawyer involved?
Do you want to eat that ass, drunken peasant? Thank you.
Ben Pye, off-topic comment. Shabisky is ass at games that require reading and paying attention.
Yep.
He's plays like Jared does with games with a lot of detail. That's why Rev loves him.
Yeah, Rev does disproportionately like Shabisky, and I think it is like they're kind of like when it comes to like intelligence level, I don't know. I'll give you a slight edge, Shabisky. But I have noticed that. Like if it's not like run around and shoot people game, if it actually requires, like you said, reading and paying attention. Shabisky's really bad at paying attention. So, unless if you like handed Shabisky like a book about himself, he'd probably read it cover to cover. But without him, like without his ego being involved, nothing.
I'd be like, chapter 3, you messed up about me right here. This is inaccurate.
No, you would love it. But if it wasn't about you at all, you'd be like, there's nothing about me in this. Why do I care about it?
To make sure that the terms are correct and accurate on both sides before.
I remember one time we were watching a video. He's gone, but me and Shabisky were watching a video, and he was clearly not paying attention at all. He was, because he's always like monkey fucking with like some kind of like weed paraphernalia or like, you know, booze or whatever. He was not paying attention at all, but all of a sudden, whoever we were watching in the video said his name, and he looked up. That's how you get Shabisky to care about what we're doing. He has to get some kind of attention from it.
You talking about me?
Yeah, I was talking about the one time you were like not paying attention and fucking around with something, and you just like weren't paying attention
Shabisky
at
and
all.
Reverend are the two worst judges of character I've ever seen.
Whoa, damn. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think longer and harder about that one. But yeah, you weren't paying attention, and then we were watching somebody, and they mentioned your name, and all of a sudden you started paying attention. Like, what? About me?
Any
What about me?
work is done. Thinking that that's the case, you know, we need to do that. Right. Because otherwise we come out the other end looking like, well, my asshole was raped, you know. I was quoted one number and I got half of the number. Fuck is that, man? Right? Wowzers. Oh my God, it's Jiggly Girl Janice. Holy shit. Yeah, at least you could lift her. I mean, we have something here, man. Jeez. So I guess that's how it's going to be. We're just...
I agree. Someone just said, Shab's a big narcissist, but he's lovable. Yes, I like him. He's a nice guy. He's like... He is a narcissist, but he's better. Like, he doesn't... Some people are narcissists and they're proud of it and brag about it. I don't think Shabisky actually realizes he's a narcissist, or he thinks I'm wrong when I say he is. But he is. That's what I'll say.
Gonna do this because the only content now, Richard, is gonna be the female name that her. How are you sensitive to this? I don't, man. It makes me really think that you guys are tapped into Crowley or something, right?
I think it's Crowley. I don't think it's pronounced Crowley. Crowley. Isn't it Aleister Crowley? Like the Ozzy Osbourne song, Mr. Crowley. He doesn't say Crowley. Crowley.
You know more than me with that one.
Aleister Crowley. Was like a guy that was into like black magic and shit and like occultic stuff back in the day. He founded this religion called Thelema, which was, you know.
Do you want to eat my ass, drunken peasants?
DTTSS. Donate to talk shit about Shabisky. You let Maurice Russell get Minecraft by the Whistling Man.
It was an accident.
Thank you. Oh, is Crowley something different than Crowley? I don't know. Maybe, okay. I'm uneducated in Crowley.
I don't know. But I'll drink a beer for the tips we're getting. I'll drink another one at 36%. Let's keep it up.
No, Pitmuck was Crawley. Creepy Crawley. He used to tell us when he was a kid the kids would tease him and call him Creepy Crawly.
Doing some revelatory mind work or something. Or are you trying to manifest that? Are you trying to put your energy towards me getting with Ezzy? Is that what you're trying to do?
Ah, you're saying it again.
I'm trying to understand what this is. It's very weird, man. Yes, people are saying they want to manifest it. Jesus Christ. That's pretty good.
We're going to manifest Ezzy's return.
Whoa.
What? That's creepy, dude.
The funny thing is like he claims he was all in love with Ezzy, but he was like trying to fuck every other girl that paid attention to him too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same way both of them would leave each other like that for anybody better looking or whatnot. They know it.
That's really.
As he showed up outside of their hotel right now, it's like, get in, Rev. We're leaving.
Yeah. Sorry I took so long.
Yeah.
And it is the girl from Instagram. It was actually her the whole time. Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't even have to be that attractive of a person for him to easily just ditch her for that. You know, both of them would do that, I'm sure.
I'm just thinking of this weird hypothetical where Ezzy wasn't a catfish at all. She was just she was caught up being a CIA agent, and she just now got out of whatever part of the world she was in, and she made it to Scranton, and now she's gonna take care of Rev for the rest of his life, and Rev can just do whatever the fuck he wants, and she'll, for some reason, take care of him.
He's gonna be a happy boy.
I think this is where the time comes where I definitely see the need to step up and say that, like, it's time to stop with stuff like that.
Yeah, you've already said that, and they keep saying it, and you keep talking about it, and you know, and they know it makes Shanny mad, so they're fucking playing you like a fiddle to piss off Shanny. It's hilarious.
Shannon. Straight. The last time I talked about Ezzy was fucking...
No, last time you talked about Ezzy was now.
Yeah, I mean, even
now.
I feel like he's going to say like months ago or something, but literally the other day in that same bed, he was talking about her right next to Shanny while she was asleep. He won't shut up about her.
when I ended it. Right? Yeah. That's the last time I talked about her at all.
No. You've been talking about her for the past like 10, 15 minutes.
It's over there. It was done there. And I have not talked to her since. Well.
Oh, he just got jolted. Watch him get like he got hit with a memory like a bolt.
That's the last time I talked about her at all.
You'll see.
It's over there. It was done there. And I have not talked to her since.
Whoa!
You got electrocuted.
Whoa!
Wait, actually, I forgot.
What was it? A month before that. Because she was various things happening in her life.
She was ghosting you.
She's going to do an interview, I guess. Or no. I'm not sure if it... No, I'm pretty sure...
So you're still talking about her, by the way. You're still talking about her. Like, you keep going and going about her. Oh, she's going to do an interview. We're learning more and more. You know so much about her, Rev.
Not going to talk about Ezzy, okay?
Right.
But Ezzy's going to do an interview.
He does this all the time. He tells us he's not going to talk about something, and then he keeps talking about it and revealing more information about it.
No more talking about Ezzy. Okay, I mean, I did love Ezzy, okay?
Yeah.
We were perfect for each other, but stop talking about her.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a baby.
People think that she's willing to do shit because she's a very private person. She ain't into being in front of the fucking...
She's so private, she sends you a fake picture.
Whoa.
That's how private
That's pretty
she is.
private.
Camera at all.
She's so private she wants to throw you off her trail of what she looks like.
So that's all bullshit. But I ain't gonna talk about her anymore. And he's just
Now, everybody in the chat, do you think he's going to talk about her more after this point? I think he might a little bit. I don't know.
just gonna keep spamming the chat with it. And if that's what I'm gonna get in the chat, then I'm just gonna go free balling and try and be an entertainer. You know what I mean?
I hope that doesn't mean pull your balls out.
They'll go all Reverend
now.
Hicks.
If you try to be an entertainer, you will fail, Rev.
You know, because that's my
Like when we saw what it looks like when you try to be an entertainer and you wear a wig and the Kitty Doom shit. I don't know.
Very cringy stuff, yeah.
favorite.
It's entertaining in the wrong way.
Or reviewing content is really fun. I'd love to go back to doing that. You know, Revelation News TV. That I would love to go back to doing that.
How are you gonna do that? Don't you need a computer to do that?
It's fucking really fun. And you splice it with like improvisational commentary stuff. That's awesome. I mean, Hasanabi is kind of like that, but I mean more because I had a switchboard with like it looked like a show. You know what I mean? I made it like almost like late night.
Delusions of grandeur. No, you had to go into the dirty kitchen and stream on your computer that couldn't even handle OBS, while Shanny had the better computer and played loud shit in the background and interrupted all your content that you tried to make.
What do you mean? It was so professional. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, is Rev the new host of Conan O'Brien? Like when, like, or like, did Rev take over for Jimmy Fallon? What is this?
Obviously, he's much better. It's much better.
Yeah, that's why Trump's getting rid of Colbert. So Rev can take over. Infowarts.
Infowarts.
Oh my God, you guys.
Like
and the
this.
answer.
Oh yeah, you can hear Shady in the background going,
The answer.
yeah.
And the answer.
That's
Yeah, JC said it. She said, "Oh, this is my life now." You know. You guys are nuts. So I pray to Jesus that there's an angel out there that can help us with the room just one more time for now to see if we can get more of our shit together and to know the next steps coming forward. I would really pray to Jesus that there is some angel out there that would do that for us, you know. And I bless you in the name of Jesus, and you'll get blessed tenfold. I've put that blessing on you.
Shanny has more than 10 folds.
You know.
You have more than 10 folds already.
God. From now on, I'm no longer going to even allow myself to think of that person's name when I'm online like this.
Whose name? Whose name?
Yeah.
It's a part of my past, man. You know, and I'm gonna. It's moving on now. And so if you spam it in my chat, then it's gonna be rough because I'm gonna have not a good audience to interact with if that's what this is gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the past. You get what I mean? Yeah, of course you know what I mean because you're a human being and you have a timeline that you've lived. So you know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
If you loop back to an old thing in the timeline that the door's shut, you're going to have pain. And it's never going to be okay. The same thing goes for everything else in life. Looking backwards, you're gonna do nothing but have whiplash. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm not. Shanny did not fake cancer. Period. End of story.
Yes, she did. She told people she had it when she was never diagnosed with it.
Just wait until they break up again, then he'll be like, "Yeah, she totally faked cancer."
Yeah, it's funny because they've already snitched on each other for everything. So it's weird to hear them like try to rewrite history over this.
She had a cancer scare. Period. That's what happened.
She acted like she was dying and she was never diagnosed with it.
Yeah. I love Jesus. I want to be clean,
What?
We need to fix TTS. Ah, that's going to be a joke in here. Jason, you want some booze? No, I'm all right, Wildflower. Thanks.
Speak, Rev, speak.
Would you Okay. I just can't anymore. Thank you for the 206 viewers, and could you hit the thumbs up? That really does help the channel. Algorithms, all that cool stuff. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's wild. Okay, so you're saying there's videos of Shanny saying that she definitely had it, cancer. I never heard it.
How convenient.
I never heard it can't come out of her mouth, guys. So. What can you do with AI now? They basically resurrected
AI.
Hitler from the dead, and he.
Yeah, that's way before
It's
the
not
AI
stuff.
stuff.
There's archive channels that have it uploaded from way before AI, like convincing AI existed. Like back then, it was like the weird video of Will Smith eating pizza, and it looks like a weird dream and shit. That was the best AI they had back then.
Singing
yeah,
Aryan anthem song, metal.
Huh?
I think it was super hard to do back then too.
Crazy. Okay. Man, you guys are sick.
Huh.
I can't look for the audience for content ever here.
He's already crashing out. He said earlier he liked streaming. He wanted to do more streaming, and now the truth comes out. Rev actually hates streaming because, like, if he hears too many things he don't want to hear, he crashes out. He did that with us before too. Like while we were asking him some difficult questions.
Yeah, and like we were saying before, he also encourages it to happen, so he makes it just worse for himself. So it's like, yeah, no wonder you don't like streaming when that's how you go about it. Yeah. Like, if I just sat around and fed the trolls all day like that, I wouldn't enjoy it either.
No.
Ignore the trolls.
Wow. I'm just hoping an angel out there will help us,
See, he was told to do this by Shanny because they need money to stay in this hotel another night. That's why he's doing it. He hates streaming. And Shanny doesn't feel like streaming right now because she's lazy, so Rev's doing it. That's exactly what's happening.
That's what I'm hoping. Some kind person that's like, I like helping people from time to time. Maybe I'll help them,
If not, we were meant to be back
I know,
there.
and that's fine. I'm doing what I feel I should do as the husbandly thing
Oh, sure.
to do it, I should do it. I feel good about doing it. Because I want this to be my work. This is what I want to do. I want to be a streamer,
No, you don't.
entertainer, streamer, whatever. That deal. But, I don't know why the audience has to be whatever this is. It can't be about entertainment and stuff like that. It has to be about personal stuff. And I'm not down with it, man.
You talk about personal stuff
This
all
is
the
like
time.
going to
That's how we know all this shit about you. Oh, God, he's so stupid.
Ben Affleck and saying, well, why don't you just fucking live off of being in the light of the paparazzi? And Ben Affleck goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I want to make movies.
You're not making movies. By the way, I just created 4 new donation alerts. There's an $18 one that features Gail Cord Schuler. There's an $8.88 one that also features Gail Cord Schuler. There's an $11.11 one that features Naked and Laughing. And then there's one that's $13.12, and it's Trumpster Bob screaming at the cops. So there's more fun for all. We're going to need a long list of all these dono alerts.
I don't want to stop making movies and just have paparazzi life. I love making movies.
But Ben Affleck is successful at making movies. You're not successful. Ben Affleck has made millions of dollars being in movies. He's been in movies for like 30 years.
Yeah, and that's not the truth. You're not worried about making the art or whatever, Rev. You want the attention and you want the money. It's easy to want that. It's like, oh, I want to be a celebrity. Why? Everybody's going to love me and I'll make a lot of money. Good for you. Proud of you. Like, you aren't, like, actually trying to make some great product or something for people. That's bullshit.
That vibes.
Oh my God, dude, he's been, because I said Ben Affleck's been acting for 30 years, but actually, his first movie came out the year I was born. He was like a kid actor in it. 1981. Oh. So nearly 45 years, Ben Affleck's been a professional actor since he was a little kid.
Huh.
His first big hit was, he was in Dazed and Confused when he was like a younger, like 20-year-old and shit. He's not like my favorite actor. I remember when they did Good Will Hunting. That was like a big thing. Him and Matt Damon.
And he'd also say, you destroyed my fucking relationship with Jennifer.
Who?
You sycophantic fucking freaks. You destroyed my life. I could have had a nice, cool relationship-y type deal with Jennifer Lopez forever.
Oh, he's still talking like he's Ben Affleck. I'm like, who's Jennifer? Like, what?
But every time that we got together and started loving each other, you fucks would just wreck it. He'd say that, wouldn't he? Pretty sure he would. And J-Lo would probably go, yeah, amen.
Yeah. She'd go, yeah, Ben, you're right. Yeah. Because that's how relationships work.
Mm-hmm. Only good ones.
And it's worse. Like you think, oh, he's saying he's a celebrity. Yeah, we are. Both of us are.
Oh,
You're not a
God.
celebrity. Yeah, we are, because the amount of reach that Insider article got was celebrity level. That shit went pretty viral. So,
And I got heat then.
huh?
And I got heat then.
Heat? Yeah. You're always getting heat, Jesus.
Yeah, I need a break.
I know.
So he's talking about the Business Insider thing where they say how he threatened to beat up the kid. That's his, like, claim to fame.
He got a lot of attention, but it's not fame. It's infamy. Yeah, like Business Insider wrote an article about it. Like, he got mainstream attention for that. So
silly that's crazy to brag about that here or whatnot. That's weird. Should be ashamed of it.
Oh my God. I know. Well, you mean this, you mean that. D-list? No, we're...
D-list is way too high. They're not even on a list. They're not that kind of person. They're known by a lot of people, but for the wrong reasons.
You would call it F- list celebrities. Like Nick Ocado, you could say is maybe like a C-lister, or you know. PewDiePie's pretty up there, so you would probably say he's A-list. Some people would say Felix is an A-list celebrity. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Can maybe like B-list or B maybe. $0. Why am I an embarrassment as a human being? Like, I'm just here.
That's embarrassing in of itself that you don't realize that.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna shut off the camera. Oh my God, guys! You know, there's my picture of my cuteness. I look like a Kit Kat. Look at that. That's beautiful. You know this. Incredible.
Now he's gushing over himself.
No, I want to have one more fucking actual.
Look at me, I'm so attractive. Look at
Burns
me.
my throat.
Just enjoying your company.
I've literally one. I'm not gonna have two. I promise. I'm having one, and I'm done. I promise I won't go out again. 0 chance of it.
Oh, he wants to have a smoke.
You know. All right.
I'm surprised they're not just like smoking in the hotel. I bet if it was like cold outside, they'd just be like smoking in the fucking hotel.
I love my. Well, I borrowed JC's Snorlax socks.
Oh.
They're very comfy.
I hate how he
And they
talks
have
about
Snorlax on
JC
them.
like it's a real person.
And they look very good with Richard's beautiful Adidas shoes that I will always say that are actually Richard's, you know. I can't fill his shoes. He's pretty cool, man. It's hard to fill his shoes. These are size 13 Adidas shoes, and they fit me. That's crazy. I don't understand that.
Some people have feet that are like disproportionate to their size. Like I wear like 12s and I'm only 5'8". So I also have like larger hands in proportion to my body too.
Yeah, I wouldn't think Rev could wear a size 13 though.
Some people have like longer legs, like, you know, like, or really long arms. You know, like human body types vary a lot.
Oh, damn. Kitty Dooms has huge
It's the
feet.
best pair of shoes I've ever owned, literally. I've never felt anything more therapeutic on my feet ever. And I guess they're actually Adidas skater shoes. which I didn't even know was a thing.
Why is he putting on some other dude's shoes?
A
I don't
skater
know.
shoe?
Maybe I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
I didn't know
wouldn't
that.
want to put some dude's shoes on
You
me.
know?
I don't know.
You're my baby.
Used shoes? You better believe it. Are you kidding me? That's a huge blessing. I found a pair of incredibly amazing Timberland boots that felt like I had been wearing them for years, like they were broken in perfect. And I had them and they kicked ass. They were waterproof and they felt great. I could walk fast in them. Motherfucker, the one of the guys down there fucking stole them at the campsite. They stole my shoes. Luckily, the pavilion, some angel person at the pavilion left.
I gotta clear up Dr. Spock. When I was a kid, there was a clown that would do like local events and stuff, and he was like 6'11". So clowns are not necessarily short, and the big feet is just an illusion. Come on, they're like oversized shoes. Learn some stuff. Do some research before you make a fucking comment. Okay?
To crate of shoes.
Boy.
Do some clown research, you
They
clown.
left a crate of shoes at the pavilion, so I was able to have a pair of shoes that wasn't horrible, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Either that or be like a mime with just a type of clown, but you got to keep your mouth shut.
Damn. Holy shit on a dick.
Cobalt Ezzy, you didn't deserve the kindness of strangers. Tried to help. Those are stolen shoes. Oh my God, no. My shoes got stolen from me. I had a nice pair of Timberlands that I found on the side of the street. There's a pile of garbage.
So he stole someone else's Timberlands and they stole it back. That's what I'm hearing.
Street from the CIC, and it's what you would call a pick pile. And sometimes people leave some nice stuff there. It's rare, but sometimes they leave something nice. And I had been seeing those boots for months. I thought there was something probably rotten with them or something, right? So I finally walked over to them and looked at them, and they're fucking like almost new. Not almost new, but that's exaggerating. They're used, but in nice condition, and the roughness that was on them made them look cooler. I'm gonna have to smoke really close to the.
Oh, he is smoking inside. He is smoking inside.
Oh.
Shanny makes Nal look attractive. At least she washes herself, even if it takes 8 hours. She also has teeth and isn't 700 pounds.
Yeah?
What am I doing? I'm washing my face! What am I doing? What
She
am
seems
I
nice.
doing? I'm washing my face! What am I doing?
She's such a sweetheart.
Yeah. Nice lady.
Or here. Action. Okay. I hope I can do this. I love this place. Oh, I can resume it. Well, that's crazy. I didn't know that. There's a resuming feature. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Sorry about the interruption there. It's my phone bill is $1,078, so I can't pay that.
What? What is his phone bill?
It's my phone bill is $1,078, so
I thought they had like Obama phones or whatever. Didn't he Didn't they get like government assistance phones? Rev just said his phone bill is like over $1,000. I'm very confused.
I don't know. I'm maybe using the internet on the go with your phone constantly. Like over, we're doing the data.
Maybe like not
To
paying
that extent.
maybe not paying the bill for several months. I don't know.
I can't pay that. So I run my shit off of Wi-Fi with my iPhone. So is people are like, ah, man, lots of drama. I know. There's drama all over the place. That's what people want. So that's what a lot. Regardless if there is or not, which no, there's not. Regardless if there is or not, people are gonna brew it. And like, there's only one thing that gets us like revved up, and it's that subject. So
Revved
it's
up.
just been spammed. You don't want any more drama? Okay, cool. You know, $1,000 phone bill. It's rough. You know, I was paying it consistently, but I shut down Shanny's line, and it added $900 to the bill because I had to pay off her Pixel.
So you owed money on a phone.
Another fuck up, you know, from leaving Shanny, which was the wrong thing to do, right? That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Keep
say
telling
it's
yourself.
fucking $1,000. It's bullshit.
It's the wrong thing to do, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's bullshit that they wanted me to pay for a
she has
phone
a
I didn't
Pixel
pay
phone,
for.
Blue.
Yeah.
I know. It is what it is, Marky. That's why I pray I make some money and I start having a good streaming career or whatever, or acting gigs. I would do it.
Acting gigs.
I could pay it, you know. I like having service.
Look like you have a bruise on your cheek. Oh, that's from the cross.
That's my JC's cross, you know.
She's like, I don't remember hitting you recently. Oh,
Be yourself, Jason. Okay, thanks, Marky.
it's makeup.
Stop the thing. Just stop it. You like the Rasta beanie? Yeah, I love it too. For your hotel, my rent is 8. I can work my ass. Okay, no. Okay, donate to dog shelters. That's fine. If you believe in Jesus, we're already brothers in Christ. That's cool. I'm all right. Tampon lollipops. Jesus Christ. That's fucking insane.
Tampon.
I know. That's a blessed tampon, you know, and it's green. Stream on Kick, maybe at some point. I don't know. I feel what I like YouTube, man. Despite all the bullshit, you know.
Oh, stand by.
If I want to be
Hold the
streaming,
mic.
I want to be
I'm
on
gonna
YouTube.
be a pirate
I
when
mean,
I
that's
grow
just
up.
the way it's
Grr.
been.
You mean arg? Not
Because they
grr.
actually do give you freedom to come back and try again if you mess up. In my case, I didn't mess up. They mass flagged me for bullshit, and the algorithm said, yeah, that guy's bad, and banned me. Other platforms apparently aren't like that, which is cool, you know. But regardless, you know. Bless you.
Oh, was that her sneeze?
The fuck?
You're welcome. My
Oh.
favorite way to stream is what you guys saw on the channel that Shanny deleted. Oh my God.
That was
I
nice
gotta
of
put
her.
on low power mode. I'm at 17%. When my battery's gone, I'm gone. I'm sorry. Shit. There. Gonna maximize my battery so that we have max time, you know. Where was I?
You were talking about
what's on my
Ezzy.
mind right now mainly is the you guys just I want to have a good interactive audience, you know. And your activities in chat are just like counterproductive to everything in my life. So I'm just gonna ignore the chat for now, and I'm gonna chill out, and I can talk about things off the top of my head.
Why you manipulate, bro?
I don't like it, Shannon. You know.
Yeah, I know, Mom.
Thank you for showing me the homeless Scranton video. That was phenomenal. And I'm pretty sure we know the female that was in the video. She's a very blessed girl. And
blessed girl.
She was
What does that
brave to
mean?
fucking, you know, do it. Show them the bullshit. Was fucking, whoa, shelter it. Yeah. 6 beds for girls. That's all they got.
And then they wonder why rape is so high.
Oh my God. Forget it. These women have no if you don't have a protector male, you're done. You're raped.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Sure, exactly. You would have more than that. No. You don't just have us. You got more people that would fight for. Yeah.
I got Indy, and you don't want to fuck with me.
That's the dude that you really want to walk away from if you see him coming.
Yeah.
That's the guy, for sure.
You don't want to fuck with me. No. Gary fucking Force.
But anyway, the point is that there's people that would definitely have your back out here. So you don't want to mess with Shannon out here, really. You don't. Because there's multiple guys that would have her back. Guys you wouldn't want to mess with, really,
no one
for
wants
sure.
to get anywhere near
Okay?
Shanny.
Because she's a force to be reckoned with herself, really.
And they were fucking.
Yeah, no duh. She could kick all of your asses. Like, what the fuck?
I think that you were the wizard's girl to help you a lot, too, because I'm just chill. I don't, like I said, I don't fuck around.
I don't chill. I'm chill until I see some fucked up shit happening, and then I step in.
I was like cigarette Jesus, you know. That's what
Jesus?
Amber and Becca called me. You know those names, right, Rich? Yeah, I know. No good now. No good.
They took my mod.
Huh. That's bullshit.
My mod.
Marquis doesn't believe my force out here. Doesn't believe it.
What doesn't she believe?
My force. She thinks I'm lying about me saying I'm a force to be reckoned with.
The women at
No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped! No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Now that's good acting.
No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Now that's a real A-list actor, Rev. Okay? Take notes.
That's definitely a case. You don't want to fuck with Shannon, like I'm telling you.
I was chopping shit with fucking Chris.
Holy shit,
Whoa!
baby. Oh my God. What? For real crack. No shit. They said it was crack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, just come to my house and smoke a little. You'll feel fine. No. The fuck?
I know one girl in the community that would have been into that. Come smoke crack with me, Jesus. One chick, I definitely know her name, that would have been into that. It's sad too, because there weren't many girls that I had my eye on, and this one, because I was single for a little bit. It was very short, but she was one of them that I was like, damn, I think I would like to date her because the way she's just my type, you know. And then I found out, oh well, you know, she's into crack and black guys and stuff like that, and you're like, oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah, isn't that funny? How he mentioned that.
Why was
totally
Yeah,
not
why the
racist though, right?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why was that even mentioned?
okay, she's doing stuff for crack, man. You had to pick that one. She didn't look at those.
She's
She wasn't
hanging out
skinny or
with black
nothing, you
people.
know? Did not look like a crack whore. Anyway, whatever. I'm glad I didn't go any further than saying, hey, I think you're cute, you know? And she was like, yeah, thank you. You know? I didn't go any further than that. I never saw her after
you're
that day.
saying other women are cute. He just steps on every rake in front of him.
Which is weird because I saw her all the
steps on the
time
next
when I
one.
had money and I was driving around Scranton. She was always around the tracks all the time. And I was like, man, she's all right, you know? It's funny. Life's funny, folks. You know this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but JC fucking hijacked my channel. You like her picture there? I hope you like it,
God.
fellas, you know? Eat it up. She's out there. JC's out there. And she's like dissing me every fucking chance. Whatever. You wanted to get out of New York, and I was in the hentai forum with you. And I told you, fine, to get on a bus and I'll hide you in the attic. And that's what we did, you know? I gave you a place to stay. I'm always the guy giving people places to stay and then I get shit on. Whatever. Fine. Well, no, you're probably on JC's side with that shit. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care. She didn't want to hook anymore in New York, so I said, come live with me in the attic. And she was for it, so she came, you know. Huh? I'm sorry, Rich, what? The battery. Oh, were you charging it?
Yes, it's charged.
Oh, it's charged. There you go. So, you know, I'll tell you all the JC stories that I have someday. I don't want to offend Shannon. I don't want to, you know, whatever. I have JC stories, though, definitely. That some of them are pretty out there, you know. I shared times with JC, and everybody knows I fucked her once, so.
What?
He was all right,
So he
you know.
fucked himself? That's cute.
She's got some moves on her. Jason, do you find JC hotter than Shanny? Just get the fuck out. No, Shanny's definitely.
He seemed tickled by that question. He seemed relatively tickled by such a question.
Way more hot and feminine, you know? Yeah, definitely.
Crocheting right now. How much more feminine can that be?
That's as feminine as you get, is crocheting.
What? Okay.
Incredible. I hate how it locks orientation on YouTube live streams. I don't like it. But man.
It does that because there's a difference between horizontal and vertical streams.
You hold me to it. If I'm wrong
different algorithms.
about this massive change coming, then I'm going to be extremely confused at my reading of God. I think it's going to come fast. Like, literally, you're going to have a marriage of like 50 years or something. It's just going to end in a day. Like, it's that type of change. It's like massive just jump. That it's different. The next day you wake up, it's different life. It's stuff like that. And I don't know, you tell me, the people that are astrology folk, is the what we got on going on up there right now reflecting what I'm saying? Should it be? Yeah, that makes sense. Because I believe in that shit. The stars and that's definitely all a part of this. You know, the whole equation. It drives energies, you could say. And Marquis goes, yes. Okay. Why, I guess Marquis the one to ask then. Okay, that's a good deal. You know?
True.
It fucking fix the TTS. That's a joke now. Fix the TTS.
It's not a joke, it's like a command.
Why do you mix up paganism and New Age weirdness with Christianity?
Ah, that's a great question. That's a great question.
Because it's the truth.
Well, no,
because it's the truth, because we believe in it. Yeah. She's so defensive of it.
Fits with original Christianity.
No, it doesn't.
In a lot of ways, Christians were considered mystics for a certain segment of the religion. Now it's just a mainstream religion, and it's a. I mean, it's. I don't know what I would say Christianity is now. It's a cult of Trump. Yeah, it's a club of Trump. It's the cult of personality Trump, which is like, no, I'm not gonna. Nope.
It's a club so you can drink coffee and talk about business things without people thinking that you're a bad person.
Well, the way it is now, I feel like I would be much more at home at a Bernie Sanders convention talking to Cenk Uygur about how we could solve homelessness and make the country trillions of dollars at the same time. And I would call myself a progressive political atheist. You know, I'm not going to be sitting in the Donald Trump worship ceremony at the RNC convention and they say, okay, it's a time for a fucking third term of Trump. Because Steve Bannon said it. Jesus, that's insane. That's our camera, dude.
Sound the water!
Wow, that's awesome.
Check out the
My camera was almost always
Yeah.
It's the truth. It almost always is. It's fine. It's what I like. You're gonna.
See you falling asleep in the tree.
Bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be going off soon. I'm trying to do work here, and I'm hoping that there's an angel that'll be like, okay, I want to bless you, and 145 for the room. That's what it is. It's 145 a night, and it's very worth it.
You have to take punishment in order
Well,
to get charity.
I would take a punishment. Fine. I want to keep this rolling. You know, I really do. So I would take punishment, but this is fine. If I could make the money, but this way, doing this is fantastic. I could stand this type of live streaming because it's not so horrific.
That's true.
No, I know it's not a little, but it's not a ton. We could go to the Red Roof Inn for 56. Fine, sure.
I wouldn't go anywhere that you recommend.
Well, I'd be willing to take a cut in the quality of room.
Yeah, they're fuckers. And they...
Fine. Okay. All right. Fine. If you don't help us out this way, then we're just going to be in the tent and we'll see you when we can see you. You know, I want to try and keep the ball rolling and that we got this place. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And we, you know, whatever. It's fine. Is what it is. I understand the whole buff weeb thing, and you want text to speech to rip us apart, and you pay for that and whatever.
I mean,
whatever. If the entertainment value or whatever isn't worth it enough, it's fine. But you'd be helping some people out, you know, and it's cool to help people, isn't it? Like if I used to do this for people, just pay their rent if they needed it, or if their heat was gone.
Return.
No, never. No, I just want to bless people with it. And I just need a person like that in my life. I was that person, and now I need that person in my life. To be like, don't worry about the
G-Man.
blessing. You know?
And G-Man needs C-Man.
And I really don't have a person
in
that's
his
solid
butt.
like that anymore. That can help me consistently anymore. So I'm coming to you and asking that, you know. And I bless you all in the name of Jesus. And I'm probably gonna end this. It's fucking 1 a.m. and people are gonna want to relax, you know. So I'm done, and hopefully somebody out there overnight will see this and help us out. Piece of Maranatha. Yeah.
Damn. Peace
Whoa.
and margaritas.
Ooh, pizza and margaritas.
No, not pizza and margaritas. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you're making me hungry and thirsty. Pizza and margarita. Oh,
Tomorrow's
damn.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, that's cool. You to get some Corona or something. Celebrate.
Yeah. I am going to step away for a moment. Everyone, tell Shabisky how you really feel about him.
Tell me or else, okay? Play some music. No, we gotta do more drinking. Oh my god. DJ Shab. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Wiki, 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 wiki. Yeah, I suck, I know. I suck a big fat titty. You jealous, Bill Hicks? Hey, Trisha. Oh my god. You glad I showed up? Heck yeah, Whiskey. Cool guy. Yeah, seasick. I still have my teeth. What, Bill Hicks? But what about my wiener? I'd be pretty jealous of my wiener if I was you.
We should collect cans.
Do you got a search warrant for this fucking
Get a
room?
job.
If
You know
not,
why Ben and
fuck
Shabisky
you.
get tips? They actually do a job. They actually
Do you got a search warrant for this fucking room? If
Except
not,
when Shabisky plays
fuck
killer
you.
frequency.
Do you got a search warrant for this fucking room?
Hey.
If not, fuck you.
Trump's your Bob.
Do you got a search?
Oh yeah, that's when the cops were knocking on his door. Yeah, I mean, like, after I get the hang of that game a little better, I'll probably do a lot better the next time around. I'm not used to that kind of game. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I played a game like that. I can't play any music. That's Ben's job to play the music. He's the producer. Okay. Yeah, suck the corn right off the cob. I'm blazing a little bit. I'm not sure what strain though. Honestly, hell yeah, 1312. Dual weed. Well, how about this? We got the 40% on the ghoul. This thing right here, the manipulative ghoul. So I'll open up a beer for that. And I'll do a little bit of smoking, I guess. Guess I could do such a thing. The best Twinks drink Mickey's. Yeah. Were you there when that happened? I don't know. I was on, like, the Monkey app thing where you talk to random people. And people on there like to talk lots of shit. And I was drinking my Mickey's, and the dude on the other side was like, Is that a Mickey's? Wow, you're such a twink. It's like, what? Since when is Mickey's something that twinks drink? I don't hang out with there's no twinks that I know of, I don't think, but I wouldn't imagine that the average like go-to drink for a twink is Mickey's. Yeah, I don't know. People on the Monkey app, it's like chat roulette or something. They're fucking like most of those people are stupid asses. It's not a cool story, Bill Hicks? Gosh. You want to tell us a story instead, Bill? You want me to sing a song? Mickey usually makes people act too masculine. I don't know about that. Does that happen to me? It's called It Gets the Job Done. Yes. That should be a strain of weed. Gets the job done. Yeah, but think like I could see the dude saying that if I was drinking like a Jamaican Me Happy or something, like those Seagrams drinks or something. I used to drink those. But nowadays I just drink normal beer. Normal beer. Wait, I still have my teeth. Wait, what? You're talking about you're saying that the guy that I talked to on the Monkey app was some dude that's known as a locale? No. You're just trolling me, aren't you? Hold on. The name sounds familiar. That's probably not. You're just trolling me. It does look kind of like the guy I was talking to. I don't think it was him. Now you're tricking me. It did actually kind of look like this guy. I don't know. I doubt it was that person. I barely remember what they look like, but this does look similar to him. He was kind of like a little bit of a chubby kind of guy or something. It's called the Monkey app. That's what the fuck it is. Monkey. God. Super big nose? Are you saying he does? I have a super big nose. I guess. It looks like he has a big nose. I don't know. I have a big ass nose. Like it's huge. It's gigantic. It's dangerous. Wasn't that the guy that was on G-Man's stream? You know what? You're right. It was from there, wasn't it? Dude, yeah, you're probably right. I've been hanging out too much on the Monkey app. It's all just blending together for me, talking to retards. Never mind. You're probably right. Yeah, I think I'm getting the two mixed up. I think. But I'm not really 100% sure. I don't... I don't know. Talking to one retard is just like talking to any other, right? When is the next Monkey stream? I don't know. Timmy has been really pushing for that to happen lately, so maybe tonight or something. I don't know. They don't seem to bring in that many tips when we do that, but it's fun. Ricky Berwick's brother, yep, that's Timmy. Timmy is like Ricky Berwick with only like 10% of the disability, you know? He's just like a slightly retarded version of Ricky Berwick. Shut up and chug a beer? Okay. Thank you to everybody that helped with the goal tonight. As you can see up there, we're doing good. We're 40% in. Hopefully we could keep it up. You know what I am saying? When's the next High Crimes? I don't know. Maybe soon. It's cool when we like send everybody over to the to the stream that I do afterwards and stuff, and that might be the kind of thing that a lot of people that watch DP would be more likely to like. When this stream ends, we're gonna move over to my channel and play Jackbox games. I know a decent amount of people in the community like that, but like Spec. Okay, that's funny. It is new. I have a bunch of different beanies. I just usually wear the other one. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow or something I could schedule a High Crimes to do like after DP. If we're doing a DP tomorrow. I assume we are. Real fun, drinking beer. Yeah, all right. Cheers, drinking time. Oh, or I'll take a rippity-roo first. If I can. We're doing double penetration. Yep. Me and Ben are going in. About to do some DP. Going in hard. A CKY beanie. That's cool. How old am I, Bill? I'm obviously 21. I'm exactly 21. August.
So you're 33. Or no, 34. You'll be 35 in August. Okay. Yeah, you were born in 91. I was born in 81.
Yeah.
And my birthday's
10-year difference. Yeah. Guys better get ready for the Ben birthday stream.
Oh my God.
And no, to answer the person in the chat, G-Man has not responded yet. He is acting as though our stream where we covered his stuff and went over it and I defended myself and explained everything. He's acting like that doesn't exist, like a little fucking dishonest bitch.
Yeah.
If he was a real man and a good person at all, he would react to that stream.
He's all like bravado and like no, like he's really a coward, but he acts really tough. And then he creates like a false reality in his mind where he always wins.
Yeah, G-Man always wins. Everybody knows that.
It's funny that's like a meme, like a sarcastic bullshit meme, but he actually thinks it's real.
He's like, yeah, everybody agrees I win. Yeah, everybody knows. I always win. Glad you guys know. Cheers.
Oh, shit. Fuck, dude.
Whoa, who's this sexy lady? Oh, my God.
Let's see. God. Let's watch this Von Helton thing really quick here. That poor dog.
Barks at some unknown object.
Has to live in a car with Von Helton.
Anyways, yeah, I'm watching a video of a remote viewer, and she brought up an interesting point about disclosure. Disclosure may not necessarily be what you expect it to be. And she brought up a very interesting point. She said that what if you're watching a live performance of Justin Bieber, and then all of a sudden he transforms into a full 8-foot tall reptilian right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, like
what if the sky falls?
What are you all going to do with that? Can you process that in your mind? Are you going to be able to handle that shit? Because truthfully, some of that may happen. You know, a lot of your politicians, a lot of your musicians, a lot of you know, people in industry, people in the banks, maybe even, may not necessarily be human. They may be reptilian, or they might be even something else. So are you prepared for that type of disclosure? Because that type of disclosure has every possibility of happening.
It blows
just
my
as
mind
any
that
other
people this crazy like drive around. It's so scary.
type.
I just wanted to point that out.
And so, you know, she brought up a great
guy's
point, and I'm
driving
willing to
cross-country.
stop and do a quick video on this while it's fresh in my mind, because, you know, disclosure, you know, we all want disclosure. Those of us that are in the know.
Thanks
and,
for letting me know you're
intelligent, we want
stepping away,
disclosure.
Shabisky. I
But disclosure
appreciate
may
it.
not necessarily come the way we want it to either, you know. And so it's like, okay, we, you know, are we prepared to see Justin Bieber turn into an 8-foot tall reptilian? Are we prepared to see Donald Trump turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Are we prepared for shit like that? And the answer is maybe. Now, see, I could handle that. I could handle it, no problem. I mean, I've seen the worst of the worst of the worst. And, you know, I've faced down demons, ghosts, goblins. I've dealt with just about everything you could think of, including shadow beings, smoke beings, whatever. And so, I've seen it all, I've done it all, I've dealt with it all. And so for me, you know, seeing Justin Bieber on stage turning into an 8-foot tall reptilian, would not bother me in the
You
least.
almost said Italian.
Now, I'm not going to be
An
too
8-foot
thrilled
tall
about
Italian.
it, because that's deception. And where does deception come from, class? Demons and evil spirits. That's where deception originated from. Okay, so anybody engaging in deception...
Vaughn has a similar story to Shanny with, like, neglecting his kids and losing them and shit. It happened.
...is doing demonic activity. And so, you know, obviously, if Justin Bieber is not Justin Bieber anymore and he's an 8-foot reptilian, well, that's deception, and that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing.
I think Justin Bieber's like 5'10" or something like that. Like, how is he an 8-foot anything?
You know, and that leads me into the next question. You know, why do we have all this low vibration shit going on? Well, there you go, the reptilians. The reptilians, and this is strictly my opinion, reptilians need the low vibration. Now, I could be wrong on that. I could. But I believe they need it. Because why else would they be hanging in it?
Whoa! Guys like Von Helton say they're fearless against dinosaurs, yet runs away from a damn electric pill. That's good. That's a good one.
If they didn't need it, right? You know, and this remote viewer also went into something like two possible Earths, a 5D and a 3D. And those of us that tend to vibrate at higher frequencies, we kind of flip-flop back and forth between the 3D and 5D. And but that, you know, eventually there will be 5D, and that's just it. But we're not there yet. Not there yet. Now, I wanted to get this out to you while it's fresh on my mind, number one, and number two, because I mean there is talk of disclosure. It is out there, and as some of you are aware, I have friends that are ETs. I even have an ET girlfriend.
He has an extraterrestrial girlfriend.
Ooh, that's an interesting kink.
That's hot. No, I can't. Does he really believe this, or is he just like a like a liar? It's the same thing I was asking about Rev. Like, is he just a pathological liar, or does he actually believe that there's like because we saw the video where he kept like pointing his camera at the light in the sky, being like, "That's my girlfriend up there." It's like, okay, how is she's your girlfriend? Did she like beam down from the mothership to have some Von Helton sex? I doubt it.
Yeah. It's complicated.
That's his
cruiser,
relationship
her
status.
words, not
It's
mine.
complicated.
It was funny. I was telling somebody, I said, "Yeah, man, she's commander of a cruiser," you know, and she corrected me.
You were telling somebody? They were probably like, okay.
Right then, I said, no, heavy cruiser. And I'm like, oh, okay, mea culpa, heavy cruiser. So she corrected me literally on the spot while I'm talking to somebody about this. She corrects me right then and there, boom. No, it's a heavy cruiser. Like, okay. And she outranks me, so, you know, I have to do what she says anyway, right? But anyway, you know, it's somebody was half kidding, half telling the truth, I guess. I don't really know. But they're like, you know, well, wait a minute, Bond, doesn't that violate the bigamy laws? And I said, well, what are the damn police going to do? Arrest her? I mean, seriously, what are the police going to do? It's not a damn thing they can do, you know. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And but while this was fresh on my mind, I wanted to discuss it because you know, those of us that are knowledgeable, we do want disclosure. I know I sure do. I'm ready for it. I'm prepared for it. I'm psyched for it. You know, and you know, oh well, Bon, you know, what about these people that go ape shit and stuff? Well, you know, we do have tranquilizer guns. You know,
I know how he communicates with his alien girlfriend. It's a big telescope in his nose. He gets the connection there.
Or something. I don't know. But I mean, you know, I can understand, you know, that if Justin Bieber did transform into an 8-foot-tall reptilian live on stage, I imagine a lot of people would lose their shit.
That happens all the time.
Absolutely. I imagine there would be. But that's when the other people are like, hey, chill, stay still, don't freak out, stay calm, keep your wits about you. Because that's the key to the whole damn thing, keeping your wits about you. Because if you keep your wits about you, and yes, I notice I look like I'm wearing the Star Trek The Next Generation outfit. Yeah,
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're wearing some kind of weird t-shirt with letters printed on it. That's not what the Star Trek The Next Generation outfit looks like. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to show you what... Does he think we're stupid? Like, this is what the Star Trek The Next Generation uniform looks like. This guy. Like here's the cast of Star Trek The Next Generation. So Vaughn says his... What?
You know, keep your wits about you. And, you know, don't... You know, if it happens, it happens. You know, now supposedly we had these really, really tall ETs that showed up in some mega mall or something, and the police were even called and everything.
Can walk about the mall.
You know, and if you encounter something like that, keep your cool at all times. Don't lose your shit. Keep your cool at all times.
Emo Howling Wolf loses his shit, so he has to wear diapers.
That's the key, man. That's key to the whole damn thing. Keep your cool at all times.
Holy shit.
And so if you do see something wild like that, well, whip out your phone and get that shit on video, you know. And then send it to me. You know, come talk to me. If you need somebody to talk to about this shit, talk to me. Feel free to talk to me. Leave me a PM, a DM, or a message, whatever the hell you call it here on TikTok. Leave me a message if you want to talk about that shit. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. But whatever you do, don't lose your shit, okay? Keep your wits about you. Stay calm. And if Justin Bieber does turn into an 8-foot-tall reptilian, well, then record that shit and then come get me. Okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to upload that on YouTube.
I say, well, Bon, you're a sorcerer, but what are you going to do about aliens? Dude, I'm supposedly an earth angel, right? Okay, if I'm an earth angel, I'll be able to deal with it. I'm sure the gods and goddesses will unchain me enough to where that I can handle that situation if it arises. You know, because those of you that know, you know, the gods and goddesses have me chained up. I can only help others. I cannot help myself. I can only help others.
Oh.
So you're too damn powerful right now. You gotta stay on the down low. So, oh well. And that's fine. And I realize why they're doing it, and I realize there's a reason for it and all that good shit. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's all good. But anyway, while this was fresh on my mind, I thought I would come and I'd tell you about it. You know, and so, you know, if you do see something, don't lose your shit. Keep your cool, and then come get me, and I will help you.
Okay.
All right, I will help you.
I'm good, a professional.
Don't lose your shit, and don't. This is going to sound wrong, okay? But don't trust anybody. You know, because the inclination would be to go to the police or go to the government or something like that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You come to me. Come to me and tell me first. Because how do you know that that government official you're talking to isn't also a reptilian?
Yeah, if something bad happens, instead of calling 911, I'm going to call Vaughn.
Be a good idea.
I'm going to call him. He'll help me. He'll save me.
Go to the police or the government or whatever. You know, and I was actually talking to that with my ET friends about that because, you know, I mean, look at what's happened. You know, the ETs have talked to our governments, and our government's plural. Okay, I'm not just singling out any one government. Government's plural. And what's been done? What's happened? Well, not a whole hell of a lot. Now, I mean, 1945, right on up to the present fucking day, and I can't see a whole. I mean, you know, okay, great, we got fiber optics. Yay! Yay, we got fiber optics out of it. Okay, great. You know, but I know, man. I mean, we could be so much more farther advanced by now, in my opinion, than we are. But that's me. You know, that's my opinion. But in any event, whatever happens, but don't lose your shit, okay? And if you think you're going to lose your shit, come see me. Contact me. Reach out to me.
If you think you're going to lose your shit, wear a diaper.
Because I think, now I don't know, this video of this remote viewer that was being interviewed, I'd have to go back and look at the date, but I mean, you know, I think we might get disclosure, but we might not get it exactly the way we want it, right? We might get it by shock, you know, shock and awe. Hey, surprise, motherfucker, you know. So
surprise, motherfucker.
Like I always say, man, keep your head on a swivel. Look around you. Look up. Don't forget to look up. Look down. Don't just look around. Look up and look down too. You know, look all around you. Stay sharp. Stay focused. Don't let anything fucking rile you, okay? And if you keep your shit about you, you keep your wits about you, you'll be fine. You'll be fine no matter what they throw at us, you'll be fine. Don't forget we got the fake alien invasion coming. My ET friend said we're going to take care of that shit. I hope so. But, you know, I'm sure they're going to have a lot of stuff they're going to throw at us to get us thinking in a certain direction, and just, you know, stay focused. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. Stay focused, man. Stay focused on what you're doing, and don't let anything rile you, man. Don't let anything rile you, because they're going to try to get your emotions, okay? They're going to try to get you on your emotions. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that shit. Because they're going to try, man. They're going to try. Well, they're going to try a lot of shit, but they, you know, mostly they'll try to get you on your emotions. Don't let them do that.
Okay, Vaughn.
Don't let them do that.
Life lessons from Vaughn.
But in any event, I just wanted to get on here while that was fresh on my mind, because, you know, we may get disclosure, but it may not be the way you're expecting. So, you know, just stay on guard. You know, like I said, learn how to put a cone of protection around you. You know, that's pretty damn important.
Cone of protection.
You know, learn how to use your mind as a weapon to protect yourself, you know, because that's important. And just get ready for anything, man. Just get ready for any fucking thing. Because it's untelling what they're liable to throw at us. They're liable to throw everything, including the kitchen sink. So, Be on your guard. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here and went. Y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow. Bye.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, I hate how in our society we'll all look at somebody like Vaughn will be like, yeah, he's crazy, so crazy, and then they'll be like, yeah, I prayed to God last night and stuff, and he talked to me, and that's not crazy for some reason to us, but yeah, he's obviously super crazy, but I ain't much of a religious man, as you could tell, boy. Ain't much, boy. Better not pray to God, boy.
All right. So, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'll redirect everyone to Shabisky's. Good news. You guys can watch because he's not going to play Fortnite again.
Yeah. Yeah, Jackbox time. Everybody
Fortnite
loves
came out like
Jackbox.
10 years ago, and Shabisky still can't think of a new game. Or he finally thought of a new game.
Every now and then. You know. But yeah, we're gonna play some Jackbox, guys. I'll put a link in the chat too, and we can have some fun and play some Gideo games. Click the link in the chat, or just let it redirect you over there, guys.
Yes, I am directing you there now. See you all tomorrow.
See you guys over there. Peace.